There's no sound.
Ones, so she
No
so
sound.
he could just be like, bam. All right, I got one for tomorrow and
Wow.
but like
Wow.
2 boxes better so he could just be like, bam.
Yeah.
All right, bucket, I'll fuck some rubber and I'll be all right.
Wow.
But like
Are we recording this? Is this being recorded?
No.
I hope
It's
not.
being streamed live.
thank God.
Is it being streamed
Streaming
live?
live.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
You
Where?
guys always get me using foul language.
When did you start streaming, Jerry?
Like the 3 times I just said I'm starting streaming. I'm starting streaming.
I'm
Right.
glad I
Yeah,
just.
I remember. That's why I asked.
I'm glad I didn't say what I was just about to say then.
Damn
what
it!
you want.
I can't be the
I don't
only
care.
one.
No, I don't want to share.
It was about to get off the hook on my side too. That's why I asked.
I forget what I called
Yeah.
the damn thing.
I didn't quite hear him because he mumbles sometimes.
I heard nothing. But
That's
I'm
because you
also
never
deaf.
shut your mouth.
Thanks, Jerry.
I'm sorry.
Is this on YouTube then?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was the plan, right? You guys wanted to stream it.
I didn't know that.
That's why you were bugging me. So now you're getting streamed.
You're getting what you want.
And it's
I
ribbed,
didn't know you were going to stream it.
ribbed for your pleasure.
Ooh,
Okay.
ribbed for her pleasure.
All right, so do we have a topic or can I bring something up?
Oh, it's all yours.
Right.
Go crazy.
I'm going to be careful what I say now
Why?
because certain things I don't want to share with
Your
the
higher
public.
self would not be happy with you right now.
It's true. Honestly, that's kind of how I feel about
You know
the
what? The
entire.
Hangout hamster is not happy with you right now.
Nobody
She has
nobody
appeared
should
on the screen.
There's certain things I don't want to share.
About the hamster? Wait a minute. Is this real life? Okay.
I
Anyway,
love
so.
that. Okay, so do you guys want to bring up a subject? You guys might think it's gay and redundant, but I'm
don't be bad mouthing gays. That's not.
Or redundance.
whatever. Don't be so butthurt over an expression. Okay.
Technically,
so,
you know, butt hurt.
now damn it, why can't I find this stupid thing?
It says 0 watching, but I'm watching. I don't count.
You don't count.
I'm going to have a look.
I don't count.
Have a look. Have a look.
Okay.
I might not be live.
Streaming too.
Okay, so
You are live.
Winding us up.
Maybe.
all right. So
One
I know
watching.
Jerry
Gabby.
and Jerry
Gabby.
and Grim.
Grim.
I can
Okay.
never find his channel.
Should I
What,
not
you don't
be
have it
speaking
bookmarked?
right now?
Nice.
Sorry,
If
Vanessa.
you just
go
go
on.
to Jerry,
No, no,
go to
it's okay. I just thought I was
jerrycthulhu.com. We'll take you right to
interrupting.
my channel.
I know I can't spell.
If you go to YouTube search and type Jerry space CT, it'll pop it up.
It'll come up. Yeah.
I'm that popular.
Vanessa, you're muted.
So far, it's not.
No,
Or you're
I'm
talking
not.
quietly.
CTH.
No, I'm not speaking yet. I'm waiting for y'all to.
Sorry, I'll be quiet.
No. I'm just waiting for you guys to chill. I mean, this.
Or you're talking quietly.
CTH.
No, I'm not.
Loop, loop, loop.
Forget about it. Okay, so.
Wait,
it's
what was the
just-
question?
No question.
It hasn't
yet.
been posed yet.
Okay.
I spoke about it in Discord. So the friggin' orb. What the hell is it?
Oh, I never looked at that.
Dude, Jerry, you know what the hell that is?
Oh, it's the Palantir.
Right. So, okay.
What about it?
I want to know your thoughts on it.
I don't know. I don't know what ritual they're doing.
It's just strange rituals by rich people who think they control the world.
They think they're playing solid.
Okay,
They're
regardless.
They're LARPing Lord of the
regardless-
Rings.
Yeah.
Regardless, why are they showing us that they have this like?
Oh, you pissed off the AI.
Yep, made it mad.
Yeah.
I approve.
Keep talking.
Oh, wow.
I totally heard
Now
that.
you're totally frozen.
Feeling it, stroking it like. What? Dude, I'm.
Go in the house.
You're robo.
Quit moving away from your router.
Hello? Frozen.
Okay,
You could bounce her out of
we
the
can
chat.
hear you.
Oh, it's not
Okay.
my chat. Damn it.
Anyway, I just think it's very curious because I don't really follow Secret Sun blog, but Chris
Liar.
Knowles is very cool. And anyway, he's been documenting this damn orb that these United Nations and presidents are like walking up to and feeling and stroking.
Maybe it gives
And
you an
then
inch on your dick or something. Who cares?
I'm very curious.
Why? You're never going to see it.
Okay.
Right?
But still.
She wants to know what they're doing.
It's just like you guys talk about all your.
I know, but that's
Dude,
so.
this is a damn orb.
I know,
Who
but
knows that this could be like some crazy technology
could
that
be.
we don't even know about, and
Every
they're
time
just
they
like
touch it,
flaunting it.
If they touch it and they get a static shock, they kill 1 million people instantly.
I
bet
don't know.
it's gonna turn
Maybe they're
all
getting
the
some
frogs gay.
sort of. Maybe they're getting all kinds of like archonic, like powerful fucking entity power.
Maybe
like,
Trump.
No
Maybe
way.
Trump polluted their pool of energy with touching it. Because
True,
he's,
I thought
he's
that
a
as
white hat.
well. I thought that as well. Anyway, I just thought that was interesting.
You totally made me forget what I was going to do.
You know what I would do if I was like really, really wealthy and had a bunch of wealthy friends? I would make a fucking giant weird orb looking thing and then videotape everybody touching it while making weird faces.
Dude, we should do
Just
that
to fuck with
anyway
it.
and just paste
We
our
should
faces
do
in
that.
there. But see, the weird part is when they hook that ball up to that Sophia robot.
Yeah. Yeah.
They hook it up to Sophia?
Yeah.
What?
She got to touch it.
Dude.
Oh.
Like only people like us know why in the world she would be called Sophia to begin
Well,
with.
just FYI, the Church of Satan has, for clarification, disavowed this as any sort of satanic ritual. Okay,
There you go.
So go bark up a different tree, lady.
I
it says
don't-
right here.
I-
For many people,
I
it was
don't know.
obvious there was something very.
Church of Satan, Church of Schmatan. Like, who knows?
You done? Yes?
Yes.
Okay. It seems President Trump and others are actually placing their hands on top of what is now being called and known as Palantir Interface / Sophia's brain.
And what does that do?
It's
I
a
don't know.
it's a
I feel like they're
symbolic
touching somebody's
gesture.
brain.
I don't know
gesture.
I don't know what's going on. I'm just saying.
But it just seems like things like this happen, like that whole tunnel shit.
That was a ritual.
And then it just went away and nobody speaks of it ever again.
It did what it did.
What
We don't know if that was a contractual obligation to do that for getting the tunnel through or vice versa, you know.
Sure.
Right. So let's just put on a big, crazy, theatrical, goat mythology, ritualistic witch shit. Like all
Look,
these
I'll just
rich people
I will
come
add
here.
one thing to this. That what happened was that the Goddard Tunnel? The Goddard Tunnel Commission, the Goddard Tunnel group commissioned a group of performing artists to make art for some price, right? And that is a nebulous thing when you give a group of people a lot of money to do art, because it's all subjective, right? So what really went on with that and what came out of it, it's hard to know and say, but I would say it was definitely a cult.
Oh, well, yeah, it was a cult theme, maybe just to please the people who expect nothing.
It wasn't just a
less.
theme.
It wasn't just
It
a
was
theme.
for real.
No, I know, but it could, but it had just.
Okay, no talking to your kid. Give me mutability, please. I'm gonna go insane.
You already are insane,
Oh,
James.
I'm super insane tonight. So I got chili cooking.
Hey guys,
No.
you ever seen a kid with a mohawk?
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
You think they look like dicks?
It
Yep.
No.
It
Thank
depends
you.
if they can carry it. It's
failed to carry it off. Nah, I don't think you're. I don't think an 8-year-old can carry it off.
You can, if people are going to look. Is he scared of getting beat up for having one? Then he shouldn't have one. Then he shouldn't have one.
I think as long as he carries a large knife or possibly some kind of semi-automatic pistol with him,
an 8-year-old, yeah,
or a pocket full of sand to throw in your assailant's face.
That's right.
Ask him that. Ask him if he wants. If he gets a mohawk, he has to carry a gun around. See if he'll be okay with that.
Yeah, he will be. That's
probably will be.
Joel's like, damn it, Garrett. Sorry, I should come with a warning label.
No,
my sister used to come home and she'd come home and I'm babysitting and she'd catch me having a kid flipping big spoons full of tomatoes or whatever off the countertops and stuff. I was really good teaching them bad habits.
Jerry's gonna go grab his gun.
Until I'm 13.
He's gonna go stir his chili.
By the time he's 13, hopefully he won't want to have a mohawk anymore.
Joel, can I just tell you something?
Yeah, absolutely.
My son Jack, he'll be 20 in August. When he used to tell me he wanted earrings, and I was like, this thing, I want to get both my ears pierced. Nope, that's never going to happen while you live in my house. And finally, after 5 years, that's fine. All right, you know what? Go ahead. Go do it. Go ahead. I don't care anymore. You've talked about this for 5 years. He does not have his ears pierced. Can I just tell you that?
Didn't lose interest.
What's wrong with having your ears pierced?
There's nothing wrong with it, but when you're 13...
Yeah.
I have all of my ears pierced.
Well, that's okay. You're an adult.
We're not
So my 31-year-old son wishes he would have never gotten his ears pierced. That's why.
Are you insinuating that there's something gay about getting your ears pierced?
No, not at all. All I'm saying is that his brother wishes he wouldn't have done it. So I was telling him, when you turn 18 and I didn't say you had to not be in my house. I said, when you turn 18, you can do whatever you want, but you're not going to do it at 13.
Yeah, but
if it's gay, I've got 7 holes.
I was 3 when I had mine done.
I just think he'd regret it, personally.
Maybe you're a girl.
Okay, so I couldn't get my ears pierced till I was 13.
I think 3's too young, though.
I never got my daughter's ears pierced. She had to go do that herself. And she was like 16, I think. Or maybe she was 13.
I'll be back.
Kind of pretty much the same.
Yeah.
I just feel like, because I don't want, if I did it and they go, why did you do that? Why did you let me do that? I've heard that before. I don't want to do that.
So I had Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was going to get totally off topic. I was still editing, so I wasn't paying attention. Am I going to just get it off the rails for no reason?
No, we're done. It's over with.
Sorry, ladies. I'm normally better at this, but
no problem.
I'm normally better.
Normally I can pay attention, but I can only pay attention to one thing at a time. So because I am a male, but I go and friend everybody on Facebook, and I friended somebody yesterday. I didn't know that I'd friended them even. I'd forgotten about it, and so she hit me up and she's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And I was like, "Who the fuck?" And I look and it's like a younger black girl, like in her early 20s. And I thought it was totally just a fake thing. I was so rude, and it turned out to be a real person.
Dude, I don't even want to deal with that shit. I do not like social media whatsoever.
I do, because I run my business through social media.
Like,
I swear to God, kids are never impressed by anything.
Are you on Snapchat? Are you on Tumblr? Hell no.
My son's like that still, Joel. The only thing he was impressed with lately was Failed Jingle.
He goes on and on and on about YouTube. He watches it all the fucking time. And I'm like, you're on YouTube right now. So he just fires up.
You're live on YouTube.
I have another meeting.
People are watching him on YouTube, watching YouTube.
Bye, folks.
Bye, Garrett.
Bye.
Nice meeting the folks. All right,
See
bye.
you again.
Yep.
Bye.
Jeffrey, are you watching yourself on YouTube?
He was, and then became unimpressed. Are you kidding me?
Wait, how?
Oh.
Jeffrey, how old are you?
We're talking to you. Good. How old are you? Tell Ben how old you are. 8.
When's your bedtime, man? Aren't you sleepy?
It's normally 10, 10:30. Yeah, it is your bedtime. That's a good point.
But school's over for him, though, right?
Yeah. That
And it's
doesn't
like
matter.
the second day when school is. Yeah, I let my
Oh,
This
kids.
is week 2.
The school's broken up in America already.
My
The holidays?
my kid's last day was Friday.
Wow, that's
It
silly.
differs from state to state. I don't know.
Thank God I don't have to deal with that anymore.
Yeah, me too.
It's
It's
such a
July.
nightmare.
Mid-July here.
When I finished school in like 1985, like we finished at the end of May and went back in the beginning of September. Now they finish at the end, like the first week of June, and go back the middle of August.
Yeah, they go back like the day after Labor Day weekend.
So how many weeks do they get off? They get 6 weeks here.
3 months essentially.
Really? Wow.
No way, not here.
No, yeah.
Way we get
His last day of school was.
we get like six weeks.
My kids
And they're
just finished on June 6th.
They're considering doing year-round school here in Oslo County.
That's good.
It'll never happen.
We did year round.
That should be good though.
Then they took it out.
Like 2 weeks off, 4 weeks, 6 to 8 weeks on, right?
It was 3 months on and a month off.
No way, that's too much. That's too much sitting in a fucking building looking at.
They can't even.
So quit bitching and homeschool.
Easier said than done, man.
It is what it is.
Especially with a
I'm
daughter.
going to overuse that
like,
statement.
Our brains are the same and just headbutt and argue all the
Yeah,
time.
the last day of school was before Memorial Day.
Do what? What is? What? God, I said do what again? Hit me if I say that, please.
I'll slap you.
Thank you. God, I hate it.
Screwy Louie.
We were having an amazing conversation and now everyone shuts up. I love it.
But they did open a private school here, right in Ferry, but it takes a year to get in there.
Kind of like getting on the Bozo show.
And who knows if that isn't any different than anything else. I just hope it has like an arts and nature and hiking project. I'd rather them just be
Dream
like,
on.
It isn't that, what's that place called? Creme de la Creme. Ever heard of that?
no, but if I had millions of dollars, I would know what it was.
You could go in and look at their curriculum, Vanessa. It's online, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, the private school here seems pretty cool though.
Did you go online and look at their curriculum?
Yeah, dude, I signed Veda up like 4 months ago.
Do they have the arts and the hiking stuff that you said?
They don't have hiking, but they have arts programs, music programs, which they're taking out of Onslow County.
They already took all that crap out. Down here, not crap. They already took all the good stuff out.
No, there's only crap.
They're going to take out physical education. They're taking out music. They're taking out art. And they're taking out like chemistry or something.
Well, they need more time to practice for the tests.
Yeah, fuck that. They don't
I
need
know.
My kids were so stressed out. Well, Veda was. Kane doesn't test till next year.
Ben missed like 2. I think must have been in the beginning of 10th grade. He missed 2 of the, I don't know, they had testing for 3 days. So he missed the first 2. So he took them all on the 3rd day. And he got done with all of them before anybody got done with the 3rd one.
Nice. That's nice.
The teacher was like, "Did you even read the questions?" He's like, "Yeah."
Beta was so stressed out. Then, out of the whole fourth grade, she was one of the only 3 kids to get a 5, which is the best, like 1 of 5. So I told her she was gonna be fine. She doesn't give herself enough credit. It just pisses me off that they have to be like tested. I don't know.
That's cool, Bill.
Nice.
That's really awesome.
The
Oh, I like
bee.
that.
I love the bee.
Oh, that's so pretty, Failed.
Bees are a good sign for prosperity.
We have to send good vibes to Jorge because he had hernia surgery yesterday.
Oh no, is he okay?
Last Thursday. Yeah.
Failed. I love that.
He's hurting.
That's beautiful, Failed.
So good vibes to you, Jorge. My ears.
You want it, Vanessa?
I would love that.
Good vibes to.
Good vibes to Jorge.
Good vibes, Jorge.
Who's Jorge?
He's a friend of the show.
Yeah, he's always on.
He's been on a few times.
Hey, Jorge.
This isn't really a show.
It's kind of a show.
Kind of.
I think I might have to go and make coffee.
I did that.
Go make coffee.
So just pause the video. Go get coffee.
Oh, I know. I'll just mute myself.
Just give in and go to sleep.
No way. Try to stay up and then astral project.
Failed's trying to get me stop being a vampire.
No, we should get Lewis on here to do readings for people.
Oh yeah.
He's gone to bed.
He went to bed.
He would, but he's got a friend coming over at 10 o'clock. So,
well, sucks to be him.
Vampire, then we'll never talk.
Yeah,
Failed should do some readings.
If I go to bed early, I'll never speak to you guys ever again.
Well, then you just have to have our hours or move here. Maybe we should start a thing.
Yeah, I mean, you have to get Lewis on there doing readings sometimes, but he's got a friend coming over, so he'll want to try and get some sleep. What's he laughing at?
Sorry, Jerry's name is funny.
Minion of Failed.
Well, if he's Vanessa's slave, I'm the cleanup boy.
I was going to put Failed as my hero.
He's still a slave. Vanessa on there. Failed. What are you doing?
He's been at camp with guys for weeks, and you're drunk. Trying to put those two together right there. Drinking, not drunk.
Me right now?
Yeah.
I'm drinking apple juice.
What were you drinking before the apple juice?
Apple juice.
What was mixed with the apple juice? I'm teasing.
I was drinking.
I'm not gonna say, but Grim.
Copperberg with mixed fruits. Cider.
Never mind. I'll just say it. I smoked weed for the first time.
Oh my God.
I knew there was something different.
Years. Well, I took a hit a while ago. Anyway, yes.
I can't believe you smoke weed.
Oh my goodness.
What a terrible person you are.
I can. It gives me anxiety, but I said, fuck it. I don't like anxiety. I'm just going to do it anyway. It's better than sitting here.
Back to the cabin was.
It's all about set and setting.
Well, I remembered, it was a James or Failed. Oh my God, it was so high. It was way down.
They both said that.
They both said that. So yeah, pretty much the same thing.
Both. We were both pretty either with him, and we were.
Dude, it creeps up on you so fast. Oh yeah, now I remember why I don't want to be this high right now.
The only time I ever tried it, it made me feel drunk in seconds. I didn't like it.
I loved it for a long time. Then I stopped for 10 years and made myself feel weird. You have to push yourself to the weird part and then you'll be good again.
I don't like the out of control feeling.
It's out of control goodness.
I know, but I think
microdose.
I think I'm a control freak.
Vanessa.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, why?
You're breaking up.
All right. Wow.
No, failed as breaking up.
It's it's porn o'clock right now, so that's why.
Oh,
that's right. The camp Wi-Fi is super busy.
Maybe I should just join them for a bit, then come back later when the.
That's what I thought you meant.
Y'all sit in one room.
Oh, that's sad.
Watch together.
They do that in the Navy.
I know.
Dude, did anybody? I know. Everybody did that. Everybody did that.
Did
tried
what?
What, the biscuit game?
No. When you're like 12 or whatever, 11, maybe 10, I don't know. When like TV sucked and you didn't have satellite and you would try to watch porn through like the static lines.
Oh yeah, the classic porn. Yeah, definitely.
What the hell?
Static porn, of course. Who didn't try that?
No.
I was hoping that this story was going to lead to Biscuit. That's, I'm sitting here at the edge of my seat.
I never did that. What the hell is that?
Biscuit is a game when a bunch of young men stand around a biscuit and they jerk off, and the very last one to jerk off has to eat the cum-covered biscuit.
That's disgusting.
Yeah.
That is not as quite as disgusting as the
And there's an 8-year-old present.
Yeah. Maybe he should.
Hey, that's, how is that my fault?
Life story.
No, I'm saying there's a child.
Look,
I remember what we were talking about.
Intent he's listening.
All of a sudden,
zoomed
too.
right into it.
Maybe he just needs to be hearing that.
I was stirring my chili.
What did you say, Jerry?
I remember what we were talking about that was so fascinating. So, for those of you listening, if you remember the as seen on TV product, the Bedazzler, where you could add rhinestones and shit to your jeans.
Bedazzled, yeah.
Apparently in the UK they have a thing called Vajazzled, which is putting patterns of gemstones and rhinestones into your labia.
That's what I was telling you.
I know. We wanted to explore it more. You had pictures or something.
Like Garrett is in California, so there.
Grim got the pictures up.
Who did?
Grim.
Jerry stays up all night. So does Grim. I don't see Grim around anymore.
He sleeps all day. That's.
Well, Dan's in our time zone too. I don't think Failed is.
I'm in California. Failed's an hour above me.
California.
Mm-hmm. It's 3 hours difference.
I'm in Northern California. I'm like 6 hours away from Disneyland.
Oh, it's not on your.
7.5 hours away.
It's not on your actual genital.
What's it on then?
Like your.
Oh, it's the pubic area.
Like your vulva, your pubic mound area.
All right, I have a question.
Yeah, it's on the front, not inside.
I thought it was like on the edge to give you like a. It's a rough ride when you go in, you know?
No, it's more to look pretty.
That would like cut your dick up.
Like Korean women with razor blades.
Yes, like barbed wire.
No, it's just meant to look pretty.
That's stupid.
That's stupid.
Get a piercing.
Yeah, but it's not. You have the choice. It's not permanent. It's just a women's thing.
People have like reindeers. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on there.
Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus 8, including myself. Out of the 8 of you, who here has seen a legit UFO?
No, not to my knowledge.
Or what you may think have like been like, yo, that was
Somebody's getting shot.
Whatever a UFO is.
Not to my knowledge, no.
Did you ever see like a streaker or crazy shit in the sky?
No.
I did.
Right, Fail?
I have.
I have.
Right, because you're in the South. They happen.
It's a distraction.
There's just mad military down here.
Maybe.
Not to my knowledge, anyway.
So in the UK, y'all don't see crazy shit in the sky at night?
Only over the bases.
There's a lot of people that do, but yeah, there are a lot.
There's people that do. I haven't personally. Not personally.
Yeah, I can't say that I have. I haven't. I've seen shooting stars.
Yeah, I've seen
but have you ever seen like this happened to me once? A craft just like chilling, sitting there with like the weirdest orange color shit, and then the whole thing just bloop, just disappears. Even my kids saw it. It was the only time in my whole life I ever saw anything like that. Never saw.
I saw the white chemical spraying plane. That's about the only interesting thing I've ever seen.
Shooting stars is the only thing I've seen.
I saw streakers on. Like
what are streakers?
I don't fucking know what they were. They were fucking.
Oh, what are? She wants a definition. What are streakers?
What are streakers?
They're like. They're not shooting stars. They look like planes that are going.
No, they're people who run naked.
Like 5,000 miles an hour.
Through stadiums and shit.
It was serious. I saw them. And I wasn't alone. So I saw them.
We believe you.
Yeah, but what the hell are they?
I don't know.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
Get some coffee.
Yeah.
Dude, just sitting there like
Grim,
looking
check
at the
Discord.
night sky. And if you took like the amount of going from South Carolina to Pennsylvania, less probably, and like saw I don't.
I saw 2 red lights they were right straight up in the sky, and they passed each other so close at like 3:30 in the morning one time.
Right.
I was like, there is no way that those were planes. Because they were too close. They were way too close.
It'd be cool to live in like New Mexico, where the native like people there have crazy stories of stuff they've seen.
But that just means
but we might not ever see it.
They're just more demon infested.
Demons all the way down. You make that shirt yet?
Everything is
or
demons.
Tim Renner make demons all the way down yet?
I hope so. I want to buy one.
Hell yeah. I want to buy another t-shirt, Jerry.
What's Vanessa? You forgot already?
There's another t-shirt I want to buy.
Buy it.
Okay.
What is it? Oh, yeah, I know. I'm waiting on my sister. I already kind of spilled the beans. He forgot probably.
Right,
so.
good. Okay.
They weren't really paying attention to me when I sold.
There's like 40 days.
Till when?
Do you know when?
D-Day.
40 days.
Oh, yeah. I'll take care of it this week. I'm sorry. I was a little preoccupied.
That's all right.
Did your preoccupation go away?
No. But it's
Sorry.
okay.
Okay.
I'm looking for better examples of vajazzle people. Ooh,
Vajazzle.
of like actual genital piercing rhinestones. Glenn Campbell's, if you will. What is that?
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
A rhinestone jazzler. I don't know what this is. BJJBL. Anyway, that was it. That was a great discussion. Vajazzle. And Jorge's hernia. Kind of centered around genitals tonight, folks.
But we
Foo Fighters. I think. Yeah, we're talking about UFOs, and you asked about experiences, and I've seen orbs, and orb rather, and shit like.
Lots of orbs in Washington State.
Well, I have formed an opinion or belief, but not a belief, but I think what could be happening is that at different atmospheric layers, there are certain types of life forms in a visual spectrum that we can't see.
I agree with that.
Like amoebas, if you will. They're not like grays flying around up there. It's more like amorphous blobs.
No, they look like Lego people.
I haven't seen any people.
I have them on video. Looks like they're flying little crafts, like going sideways. Straight up.
Stuff.
Does anybody have night vision goggles?
That's what we need, because then you can see the amoebas from space.
I know.
Those are our overlords.
I want to get like a baller pair, like the All Picture, and get like a $8,000 fucking pair of night vision.
We'll all have to up our blowjob prices.
I know.
50 cents.
Somebody would have to know somebody in the military.
They're only like $3,000.
No, there's better.
No, but not the one. I just looked at the top of the line. 3rd gen was like $5,000. Had a camera interface. I think it was Bluetooth or some shit.
Dude, my nephew is like, Jerry, when you were like 14, you were like crazy into computer software and can make programs. And
I wrote a word processor when I was 14.
Right. My nephew, like, he's already like wanting to build like the next software program for video games, and he's like, I'm gonna make the next VR. It's be crazy.
Good for him.
You can just implant it in your ear.
Yeah.
And like I might like these kids think crazy.
No,
and I was like,
that might be their path.
I know.
Do they?
I know, but
we
still,
were all thinking that we'd have flying vehicles.
I don't.
Yeah, right. Everyone's future is different. It just never comes true.
I don't try to deter him from that, but at the same time, I'm like, man, keep your humanity. Like, can't we have like a platform on the outside of our body?
That generation has no connection to humanity in that way. They've been raised with tablets and phones in their face.
It's just crazy. It's just crazy.
Did you watch my series of videos that I put out, including the last one that's in the link? Kind of explains it all.
Now they want the tablets and phones inside of them.
Yeah.
Right.
It's an impediment to productivity.
My nephew's like, I'm my wrist over, my phone's gonna be there. Inside of my eye is gonna be my video games and everything else, my computer for my school.
Well, no, it's not gonna be in there. You'll have an interface to it digitally. I think this is like no shit. I think it's like an Apple long-term strategy right now that they they are removing productive things from their software and making it more difficult to use to frustrate more people. And the more people that are frustrated when they come out with an actual BCI, brain computer interface, are going to jump for it and buy it. And I think the dismantling by who left?
Grim.
Oh gosh, it's early. Oh, it's late. Anyway,
dude,
later.
Lauren, those lights are mesmerizing.
Anyway, you know what I'm saying, right?
Right.
It's kind of long.
I like it.
Yeah, they're great when I'm getting ready to go to sleep and I turn all the lights off. Just awesome.
That gives me a confusing boner.
My new keyboard's a bit like Lauren's. It lights up.
Mine too.
Green, red, pink, purple, blue.
Mine's red.
Cool.
Yeah, mine's like that, but different colours.
Like everyone's
the one
blood.
Lewis got. I like him in a spaceship.
Why?
Because it's all lit up different colours. It's like...
No.
It's a bit... What do you think I meant?
It's like I'm in a spaceship, and I was gonna say, don't go. What do you went to the lights, didn't you? Don't go to the light. Yeah, bad joke.
The only biscuits we've got in the house are ginger nuts. Do you know what
ginger nuts?
Yeah. Do you know what they are?
I don't know what ginger nut. I know what ginger is, but I don't know what ginger nuts are. I never failed thinking, but
they're just a type of biscuit called ginger.
oh.
Didn't realise it without pudding. We know where his mind is.
Oh my
He's
God.
dying.
His mind's in the gutter.
Well, it is porno 30 there.
Oh, my jaw's hurting again. Cramp in my jaw.
Joel is like, go to bed, kid. Like,
my jaw's cramping eating ginger nuts.
dude, Joel is too nice.
Wow.
Joel's too. I didn't hear what you said. What'd you say? All right, I'm just gonna sit here and not know.
No, I'll tell you when I've stopped laughing. I'm trying to speak, but I keep laughing. My jaw is cramping eating ginger nuts.
My
silly,
jaw is cramping because I got lockjaw from smoking weed for the first time in 3 years or something.
Wouldn't it relax it?
It did, but then my heart was like, boom, 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 boom. You're fucking a horrible mother. You smoke weed. Have a panic attack.
Oh.
So that's what happened. But then I'm good.
You all right, Jack?
I'm back. What happened? I didn't hear anything.
I think I just need to stick to like edibles and stuff.
I'll send you a picture, Jack.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Pictures rule.
Vanessa.
Yes,
you have
dear.
to just let it. You have to just let it take over and just ride the
Just
light.
give into it. Yeah.
Ride the snake, baby.
Wait, what am I riding the snake about? To the lake?
Walk on down
You're
the
not.
hall.
Don't be.
Don't be afraid of it.
Don't be afraid of it.
Of
Just
the medicine.
have fun with it.
Okay. I do.
I tell you, I went to the beach and it was fantastic. And then I went to the beach riding the lightning, so to speak, and it was epic.
Were you listening to Metallica?
Dude, everything's better on weed.
It was just.
Is sex better on weed?
Oh my God, yes.
Well,
when you're like 16, hell yeah, it is.
When's the last time you tried it?
Fucking when I was like 16.
Well, there you go.
No. It was after that shit. Damn, Jerry. I keep like going to Discord and trying not to hit this picture, but look what I keep hitting.
It's like a finger torture. It's like a Chinese finger torture.
Whatever, man.
That's a
Chinese finger trap.
vagina.
Dude, I do not want to be high while having an intimate
conversation.
Man, sex.
You don't have to be
important.
like high AF.
Nah, dude, sex is crazy important. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
It is.
It is, but
like ever since I hit 40, I'm just like, I am not giving you my energy. Like, you need to just, I'm not doing it.
When you agree to do it, and both parties do, and then if you add some THC love, it makes it more intense.
Who the fuck? I gotta search high and low across the whole world to find somebody that will get that.
All you need is love.
Or I could just be like, fuck it. I don't care. Just let's fuck.
You need a sex bot.
Like that. What?
Are we still streaming live? I don't know.
Yeah, I think we better
maybe
tone this down a bit.
No, let Vanessa keep going.
No, then No, Vanessa, we're streaming live.
Oh,
I don't know if you want all this on YouTube or the internet forever.
Bull hockey. Guys, I always.
You don't get to work out your
gooning.
relationship issues on.
I don't have a relationship. To have it.
No, I know. I was telling you.
Yeah.
Okay. Tone down the trucker mouth, Vanessa.
I didn't say trucker mouth. I don't give a fuck.
Trucker mouth. Oh, well,
so do I.
I don't know. Vanessa, honestly, I don't know what she was talking about.
She was talking about finding somebody.
Oh, yeah. The connection.
Look, now I'm hungry.
See, I have that same problem where you want to just go out and plow everybody, but I find it's not worth it anymore at my age.
I would
That's
never.
Not.
I agree.
I just want to find somebody that actually likes me and likes to be with me and be around.
But what
me.
if you? I don't know. What if you have, and then all of a sudden, like it's like, wait. But I don't. Never mind. I'm not.
If they're what? I didn't hear that there. Yeah, but don't you think there's women out there that would like you for you, Jack?
You feel like a jackass when the person that you give energy to just doesn't give a fuck. Or doesn't act like they care. And that goes for anybody, whether it's like a family member or someone you love.
Yeah, but it all comes from within. When you know your worth, you won't put up with that or go there.
Yes. I found that out not too long ago.
Yeah. You save yourself for someone who's worth it.
Yes.
In my opinion.
There's really no choice. I just sit around here and sit around here.
No, it just means that you're not ready yet. Right?
What am I?
If you want to find somebody, you'll go and find somebody. And they'll love you and appreciate you for who you are. But right now, it's more comfortable to not be around other people. That's how I feel. I'm more comfortable just hanging out on Zoom chats and stuff rather than talking to real people because I'm not ready for connection, not ready for that kind of stuff yet.
Am I not a real person?
I would just rather hang out with.
I'm ready to meet someone because I've been single a long time and done the work.
I have too, like 4 years, but I would rather hang out with you guys. Go be fake and be like.
Oh yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
I'm just saying, if the right person comes along, I'm ready. Whereas before I wasn't.
Not if they suck and they're like.
Well, no, but I wouldn't go there if they suck.
But sometimes you don't find out until later.
Because you take it slow and you don't jump into bed with them too soon, and you'll soon find out.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm not saying you would, but that's how you find out.
Like, the last thing I need is for my kids to be like, Mom, somebody at my school told me you were like awful. I just don't.
See, but you have good, strong morals, and you don't go into that kind of behavior, and you are, in fact, saving yourself for somebody that will treat you right, and you're doing that already.
We
and don't think of it as you're home alone. We're all friends. We all hang out all the time. That's what you need right now. You need somebody that you can talk to about anything and everything, and we don't judge you at all ever. Right? That's what you need in your life.
Guys can only treat you like crap if you let them.
Or women.
Yeah, or women. It goes both ways, yeah.
Yeah.
That's where boundaries come in.
Oh no, I hit 40 and I'm just like, excuse me? I have my backbone back. It's like, you just get to a certain, right, Mom? Just get to like a certain point. You just know what you want when you want it. You're just not taking garbage anymore. And that goes for men as well.
Yeah, both ways.
So you're saying basically you get to a point where you're like, fuck me and get out, right?
Or don't come and leave my
No, Jerry.
frequency.
No, Jerry.
No,
you wait
Jerry.
for someone that's worthy. Your body's a temple.
Exactly. Thank you.
Your body's a Templar.
It's not a Templar.
Temple.
It is a temple. And it really is, because what you invite into it is going to attach to you.
Yeah.
And then you're going to give that to other people. So you need to just not allow that.
It affects
that's
women.
Hard to teach, like. Go ahead, honey.
No, I was going to say. No, it doesn't matter. I said how it affects women with a man's energy.
Dude, it affects everything everywhere. When I go in the ocean and there's like 50,000 people next to me, I'm like, dude, I don't want like their energy near my energy. It's just crazy. You guys want to hear a crazy story about my son's ball that got stolen at the beach the other day?
Do we have to?
I think you just said it.
You know what's weird? Wait. There was a fucking beach ball in front of my house today.
Nice.
Like a blow up.
Well,
I've never seen one.
This woman was like gung ho about Kane's ball was her. And she walked up to me. I'm kicking the ball, my son in the water and chilling. And these two like young
balls,
girls. Is this story boring you, Jerry?
No, I want to hear it.
Keep saying. I didn't bore
It's really gay.
I'm just throwing jokes in.
Why didn't you just say, "Are you fucking kidding me"?
Why didn't you kick her in the?
No, so listen.
In her vajazzler.
The two young girls, are like probably 14 and 16, come up and they're like, "Excuse me, that's our ball." I'm like, "I'm sorry, darlings, but this is our ball. Like, I'm sorry. Like, bye." So, like, 3 seconds later, Kane's kicking the ball at me and we're playing and I hear, "Excuse me!" And I'm like, totally chill. I already knew what was going to happen. This bitch is going to steal my son's ball. And I'm going to have to, figure out how do I deal with this normie who wants to start this bullshit trouble with me, negativity, garbage. And I'm just, you know what? I'm just going to give her the fucking ball because I don't feel like doing it. So she's like, "That's my son's ball." I'm like, "Honey, I got this. You know what? You want to take the ball from my boy?" "No, I don't want to take a ball from a child." I'm like, "Well, that's what you're doing. This is a huge beach. Like, I'll buy you a ball. You want $5? Go get a ball. Like, this is his ball we brought from home." Like, and finally she was like, stood there and kept making the biggest deal about it. So I was like, you know what? We have 2 more at home, which was a lie. But Kane was like in the water and all of her children were around her. And I felt bad for them that they were being witness to their mother acting like a lunatic over a Walmart ball.
Her need was obviously greater.
I was like, you know what? You can have the ball. It's okay, ma'am. Like, you can have the ball. My son and I will go play a different game with a shell or something. I don't know. Just take it. And she was like walking around like, "That's what I thought. Like, this was our ball. It deflated just like our ball was." Meanwhile, there's a fucking K on the side of the ball where my son wrote a K. So I'm just not arguing with this lady. I'm just like, I can't, everybody's looking at us and I'm sorry, but she was an African American woman.
There you go.
She was being all loud and snapping her fingers and her daughters were snapping her fingers and everybody's looking at me and I'm like, please just take the ball. I don't even care. Like, why does it have to be like that? Why did that have to happen?
Did she take the ball?
Yes, she took the fucking ball.
She took the ball.
She took the ball.
My son's ball.
Motherfucker.
And I didn't have enough backbone and balls to be like, "Hey, bitch." this ain't your ball. But I'm not like that.
I don't think that's what it was.
I can't speak to people that way. I'm just like, you know what? I don't like confrontation. I'm like, and I felt bad for the children. Like, her children are just standing there. I'm like, just take the ball. And Kane is looking at me like, it's all good, Ma. And then I feel bad because he's being so kind. And then I'm just like, oh, this is awful.
The way I would see it is her need was obviously greater than yours to have the ball.
Right.
No,
what was it?
What it was. She just walked
but that's how I'd
ball from you.
Yeah, but that's what I would say. She obviously is so desperate to have a ball. Let her have it.
Yeah.
Right. That's what I did. I was like, you can have the ball. Go enjoy it.
First world problems.
I looked at her like little 4-year-old. Right.
How about this, Vanessa? How about this little piece of good news? Is that your son has strong enough morals and values that he said they can have it rather than make a fuss. That's testament to your parenting.
No, he just thought the old lady could take his mom.
They need it better.
But at the same time, I appreciate that, but I don't know. What could he have done, child? If he had been like,
if you had a pocket full of sand at the time, we're prepared.
That's right. Or any sand in the vicinity, I wouldn't have let her take my ball.
Fuck no.
Mom,
kick her down the stand.
That's me. No way. Fuck that. I would have said it's my ball.
Fuck off, old lady.
What would you have done?
What do you think I would have done, Vanessa?
Well, at first I was like, I got heated, and I was like, "This is my son's ball. We brought it from home. This is our ball."
You should have asked her what letter is written on the ball.
No, because
you should have tested her with that.
Yes, I could have.
Could have tested her with your fist.
This woman grabbed the ball out of my hand. Like,
I would have hit her.
And was like squeezing the part that had the K on it. And I was like, this is too much negativity.
She grabbed it out of your hand?
I just felt like running. I was like, this is negativity. I don't like it. I don't want it. Bye. Take the fucking ball. Goodbye.
I would have pushed it while she was grabbing it.
Beta was like, I would have punched her and pushed. And here I am trying to teach my kids. I'm like, no negativity.
Well, sometimes you got to teach them to stick up for themselves too.
Yeah, they already know how to do that. But Kane, maybe he was being a gentleman because I teach him not to speak to ladies in an uncordial way.
Yeah, she sounds like a brute.
Yeah, and then she had like
her
whole family. Her whole family was like.
Well, then she looked like an ass.
No, they no. They were
don't.
all like wanting that fucking ball.
Sorry, I'm not laughing at that.
That's just tourist for you, man.
Sorry, I wasn't laughing at you, but I was laughing.
So where was her ball? You should have gone and looked for that.
Yeah, you should have gone and found her ball.
I even offered.
No. Like, give her yours and you go find hers. There's,
Shit, that thing probably was out.
They probably popped it.
No, it probably never existed.
Probably one of the kids broke it and threw it away and didn't tell their mom.
Okay, we're losing audience members because of the story. We need to switch topics.
I know, we need to switch topics. What do I want to talk about?
All this basically shows is that it's bothered you and you need to let it go.
I'd just let her have it because her need was greater.
I love you for listening to my cheesy beach ball story.
So how about Anthony Bourdain?
He's dead.
This is where I get lost because I do not follow.
Don't worry. Yeah, it's boring.
He's 61. He committed suicide in France, allegedly. His new girlfriend is like some occult leader.
She's a witch, right?
Something like that. And she led the charge of the Me Too movement against Weinstein, or was one of the first whistleblowers, something like that. The last name's Argento. Asia Argento.
You know what you're doing, Weinstein. Yeah.
Just like Chris Cornell and David Bowie killed themselves. Well,
David Bowie didn't kill himself. He died of cancer.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize David Bowie's got the same birthday as Elvis.
He's a Pisces, right?
Oh, that's interesting.
No, he's a Capricorn. Was.
Or the
Damn, you got it wrong, Jerry.
like the number is like up to 103 of like holistic doctors who have
that's fake news.
died or been traumatically murdered.
Snopes says that's fake news.
Allegedly.
What is the doctors? The holistic doctors?
Yeah.
Cunningham,
It's like,
the last one.
they're like corporate hit squads going out and killing these people.
Dude,
Hey, who's flicking the lighter?
Sorry.
Okay.
Susan. It's either corporate espionage or corporate kill groups or Hillary assassination group.
So back to Bourdain. Thank you for changing the topic on me. His girlfriend has ties to some of those spirit cooking people. He's been at spirit cooking ceremonies, and if you'd seen his Instagram before, it's probably taken down now. He had a lot of bloody stuff
Spirit
on there.
cooking stuff's weird shit.
Yeah. So has he always been into that? Have the drugs worn off? And he's like, I need something that's got a better punch. Let's go down the dark magic. But I don't know. Who knows?
Have you come across that woman? Yeah. Is it Abramovich? What's his name?
Marina. But hold on one second.
Sir.
Someone asked if it was autoerotic asphyxiation, and I don't know, but I did.
Excuse me.
I did hear that. If you're not talking, you can mute. That would be great, everybody. There's a certain, it used to be a certain shame in being found naked with a noose around your neck because it implies autoerotic asphyxiation. But there's always weird shit around that, where it could be true. He was totally fine, but then, he was jerking off in his closet. He was squanching in there and died, So it's whatever it is, it is. Oh, thank you.
Didn't think they're just gonna make up a suicide note.
I haven't heard
make it look like.
I haven't heard any details. The other interesting thing about it is that he's been kind of outspoken against certain ex-political candidates who have ties with a certain 3-letter media agency, which also has a different 3-letter name. You know what I mean? So that popped up a couple of weeks ago, and then he's dead.
Yeah, he went crazy. He had like 5 or 6 rants on Twitter about that.
Yeah.
And now he's dead.
You could construct a narrative that it was payback of some sort, but it could be just totally coincidence. It could be that he was targeted with psychotronic weapons like the fuckers in Cuba. But they had refined it now. They can make you kill yourself.
We don't know what he knows or where he was. Kind of things.
Yeah, that's awesome. I like that Persian scribe. We got to get this guy on sometime. Yeah, so I don't know. And then that other woman died, Kate Spade, who's, this I found interesting too. David Spade's sister-in-law, and they have the same last name.
Yeah, that's how it works.
No, it's a sister-in-law. Oh,
She's married to his brother.
Name. It's her married name. Oh, I'm an idiot. Okay. I was like, I thought that was like her real name.
No.
Because she must have been married for a long time.
Yeah, they were married like, I don't know, over 20 years, 23 years, 24 years.
All
right. Yeah, it's very coincidental that they both died of the same thing in the span of a week.
Who's the third?
Some guy from Sons of Anarchy.
Death comes
died.
In threes, and if there's a suicide thing going on. See, the suicide thing is because of the.
I thought he did kill himself.
Oh, I'm not sure.
I think the suicide theme, meme, whatever you want to call it, is because of the cosmic weather. Like Uranus and Taurus and all that shit. Mars in retrograde, or whatever the hell's going on up there.
Or they could be retribution killings, sacrifices. I don't know.
I don't think anybody really cares that much anymore when people die. It's like expected almost. Like, you could think of that. Like, when John Lennon died, if you compare him, I know they're not equals, but the outpouring that went towards John Lennon's death versus Anthony Bourdain.
Yeah, but wasn't John Lennon killed and not suicide?
Doesn't matter. His death affected a lot of people, and there was a massive psychic shock then to the collective. But I don't think anymore people don't care that much anymore. They're pretty detached.
I don't think they can get that kind of a psychic shock anymore.
I bet they're more pissed they can't watch his on TV anymore than the fact that he's actually dead.
Yeah, right.
My show's going to be over now.
Right.
I've seen him all.
That was actually a person.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
If you're thinking of John Lennon, then he got killed, right? So, could you think of another person nowadays that if they died, it would affect as much? And the energy or the ripples would be just as much as when he died. Anybody?
The Queen.
I was just about to say the Queen. Jerry, you beat me to
it. The Queen is old, and everybody's expecting her to die.
In the UK, it definitely would.
Yeah.
I would say either Prince Harry or Prince William would.
Yeah,
would they get more more outpouring of sympathy because they're young and
the Queen?
It'd be more sudden and tragic,
right?
Right.
Unless the Queen dies in a motorcade in a tunnel.
Jerry's right. The Queen would have, if you lived in the UK and saw how a lot of people. Yeah.
I guess the older people.
She's been the Queen for, what, 60 odd years?
Yeah, so like the older people would. I don't know why. I was thinking, yeah, I think you're right.
Whether people in another country or not, she would have it would be a massive. Yeah, the country would go into.
What about the president of the United States? Do you think that would be as
no?
Yeah,
no, because it would balance out by the number of people cheering it on.
Right.
Probably not as big, but I think the Queen. You're right, Jerry. I'd agree on that one.
Someone in chat, I just saw Judith Nolan said Bob Dylan. I kind of agree with that. It's going to be a big one. He's kind of like the last folk singer.
Trying to think who else might be.
Not as big as the Queen.
What about Kanye West?
Yeah, I don't.
Put him
I
in
don't think so.
The Trump half and half group.
I don't think. Yeah.
Just funny. That's all.
Like nobody really cared when Liberace died.
I think everybody was just like, "Whoa, he wasn't dead already."
What, we didn't have AIDS. Okay.
Cool. Gary, I'm holding this lighter and look what's on it.
It's an octopus.
Is it Liberace?
It's an octopus.
Oh, sweet.
Oh, that's funny.
I have an octopus.
Did you like your card I sent you with the octopus on, Jerry?
Cthulhu on. Here. Damn it, people.
Yeah. Shirt mail.
Shirt mail. It was a T Fury shirt. I got that. God, the one I put about.
Didn't you stop that one?
Hmm?
Didn't you stop that one, though?
That was loot wear.
Oh, all right.
And I plan on stopping it when I remember.
Just trying to think anywhere in the UK that would have such a close impact as that. Well,
Stephen Ray?
Who's that?
He's an actor.
All right.
The actors and celebrities. Like, why do they have so much energy?
I could care less.
I was upset when Kylie. It's maybe just me. When Kylie Minogue got breast cancer, I was really upset. That sounds crazy.
I didn't even know.
When she got breast cancer years ago, I was really upset. Whether she was a similar age to me.
When?
Who was it? Who
Kylie Minogue from the Bangles or the Mondays or whatever.
Oh.
No, she was
Go-Go's.
Oh, that's right. You know what? I got a little bit upset about that too.
How about
Kylie's? She was on her own.
She was young.
I'm thinking of someone else.
She was in Neighbours, the soap, years ago in Australia.
Wasn't she? What? How old was she when she was?
Wasn't she in her 30s? She was.
Yeah, she was really young.
And I just thought, God, because I really like her.
How about Angelina Jolie cutting off both her boobs because she carried...
that was pretty freaky.
I don't believe it.
You don't think she did?
No.
I don't normally get upset about stuff like that, but I was quite upset.
Who would do that?
I think they had it in the press a lot. Because I think she was one of the first young celebrities of our era, you know? Like, okay, when Patsy Cline died.
Crazy. I still love Patsy Cline's music, even though it's depressing. But
that was a shock to a lot of people.
I don't think it shocks as much these days, does it, when, like you say, celebrities go.
Who are we talking about?
Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline, not Peggy Lee.
She sang that crazy for...
Nope, that's Peggy Lee. Peggy Lee sung that song.
Yeah, but so did Patsy Cline, one Crazy for Loving You. If I had it, the album.
I just don't understand the whole celebrity thing, because once you talk to celebrities, they're just people too.
Yeah, they're just the same as us, aren't they?
They have
people
more
put them
people on their payroll.
We put them on pedestals, or people tend to put them on pedestals.
Yeah.
I'm playing the song.
I don't. There's nobody.
I can't think of anybody.
I'm just not that way with celebrities.
What's his name?
I care less.
From the film Fast and Furious. That I was
Diesel?
Paul.
No.
Oh,
okay. That was
Paul. Yeah, that was shocking.
It was just like Diana's crash.
Yeah. That affected a lot of people.
Diana's crash affected me. I remember exactly where I was.
Yeah.
Everything. I couldn't believe it.
Well, I still do remember exactly where. I remember where I was. I was in the bathroom when I got told. I can picture it at my friend's house.
I was sitting on my couch. It was like 7 a.m. watching it. It was crazy.
It was the night she died. We were going home from eating at El Roselle's, and I remember the intersection we were at. I remember like where I was sitting in the truck, like everything.
Where were you when JFK got killed?
Huh?
Where were you when JFK got shot?
I was not even here.
Yeah, I don't remember anything.
You were 5 years, don't lie.
Are we talking about 9/11?
Wait, when did he get shot?
63.
Yeah.
And I wasn't born.
I wasn't born yet either.
Nor was I.
I was 4.
Were you guys 4 years old?
We were in heaven watching everything go down.
That's right.
And planning our escape from that hell.
Right.
To here.
Talking about JFK, Vanessa.
Before that was
Princess Diana.
Oh,
Princess Diana.
I was working in a record store called Mother's Milk.
Oh, wow.
When that shit happened.
That's kind of a cool name.
I was just talking to someone about Mother's Milk.
Colostrum?
Colostrum, exactly. Oh my god. This is going on Synchronite.
It'd be a cool record store. Welcome to Colostrum.
We'll milk you dry.
Your nutrients.
It was Mother's Milk. He didn't sell records. He sold cassette tape, singles. I remember it used to just, man, wasn't it supposed to used to be so cool when you could walk into a tape store and just buy some tapes or steal some tapes.
Or record the top. Well,
and they smelled
top 40.
Like grape. They smelled like grape when you opened them. They'd be like, "Oh man, this just smells so good." Do you guys not? Joel, do you not know what I'm talking about?
I never smelled them.
What?
Jerry. Like,
He's
when you
confused.
would buy.
I remember.
I wasn't listening. What are you talking about?
I wasn't
tapes.
listening either.
When you would, like 20 years ago, when you'd go to a tape store and buy a tape and you open it, it sounded like great.
Yeah, I remember that.
20 years ago, I was downloading shit off of Napster.
No, I
Never
was
smelt
still
them.
buying.
I was too. No, I think you're thinking 30 years ago.
I haven't bought
Yeah.
a CD in,
Dude, I'm 40, so it had to have been like 20.
or you just couldn't afford
25.
CDs. One of the two. I remember buying cassette
We
tapes.
had
I remember buying
cassettes for a while.
8 tracks.
Well, when I was 19, I remember the Pink Floyd album Pulse came out, and it had like the blinking light on the side, the box set, and it was all CDs. And then from there on out, it was CDs.
Okay.
Yeah, but we went from cassette tapes to CDs to for like cassette tapes were around for a while. CDs lasted only like 8-9 years, and then they were gone.
They weren't a good
Now it's all
value.
digital.
Yeah, plus somebody stole my cassette tape player. It was a Radio Shack model with the extended mic, but whatever.
You haven't forgot that, Jerry.
God, no. It was my favorite cassette
You
player.
walk down the street with it on your shoulder.
I actually had built a little shelf for it on my bike. I was only 14.
Making a comeback. Vinyl's making a comeback.
Lionel Richie?
Vinyl.
Oh, vinyl. Yeah. It is, but it's expensive and it's gotten hipsterized.
It's like that nostalgia thing, I think. And
it's all leading up to the great spiritual battle of the future. Great duality, analog versus digital.
Going up to the spirit in the sky.
Are you going to be analog humans? Digital?
Imagine all of our technology turned back to more analog.
It would be better. It would be healthier.
Do you think so?
It would be healthier, but just think at how many things would revert back from digital and how much of a change it would.
Everything.
How much of a shock
People
it would
will
be.
say, it's knocking us back to the Stone Age.
A lot slower.
Yeah, just like...
Who's got their Discord on?
Yeah, it's not me.
It's
Is it me?
Yeah,
That's me.
It would be a ton.
My phone's not even on.
Okay.
And the process altogether. It never shuts up.
I shut my notifications off. That's why I'm so.
No, I'm talking to Ryan.
Yeah.
I think he's in chat. I was.
Why doesn't he come back? Come in here.
I don't know.
He said he was going to. And I said, do it. And then I think Dale and I are expected elsewhere, but it's getting late.
For what?
Oh,
Sorry.
Joni Patrice uploaded an Anthony, what is it? Bourdain and Kate Spade video.
Who did?
Joni Patrice, she's a Vedic astrologer. I'll check that out later. Curious to see what she says.
You guys better not go because I'm.
Oh, guess.
Go where?
Sorry.
Go anywhere. I need to talk to you guys.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm hanging up. Well, I'm going to be gone. Like a half hour.
What?
What? It's Sunday night. I have a job.
So do I. I have to go to work at fucking 9.
I know, but I got other shit to do before I go to bed.
I gotta get my son to
Yeah,
watch.
I gotta get up at 5. Kids baking and eggs.
Well, then
Are we really doing this on
it's
YouTube?
irresponsible of you to be up this late.
It's irresponsible.
Oh my God, we're having a family fight on YouTube.
You're right. You're right.
Who can top the other one?
Oh no, they're gonna keep watching, I guess.
I just worked 15 hours, and I got to do 15 more hours tomorrow. And I got to be up at 4 in the morning.
You sat on your ass for 4 to 6 of those hours and did nothing.
Okay. Wait,
I do.
failed.
Hey,
Wow.
how old are you, Failed?
I'm old enough to know that
you need to.
There
get enough
are.
sleep.
Jeez, I don't even know what to say. I'm not old.
He's 50. He just looks really good
Just
for his
say
age.
the damn age.
No,
Who
I'm
cares?
just saying.
Just say the age.
It like all
74.
catches up to you, and then you're like, oh, fuck. Like when you
Yeah, I'm not that.
I'm top, and you're like, ugh.
He has a really long day every day.
Yeah, I know.
I'm a very spry young person, and that's not caught up to me yet. I can still do the.
I hope it never does.
It will eventually.
He's
it will.
30.
Probably. Oh God.
I'm 30.
You're 30.
34.
None of you know my age.
I can't remember it.
We're just guessing now.
I can't remember.
32.
You're 32? I thought you were just 30. Have I known you that long?
Oh man, I aged 2 years just like that.
I thought. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
A year went by fast.
Yeah, it's been that long.
It's been over a year. Holy crap.
It's been like 15 months since they switched over to Discord.
It's been a while.
I'll be 8 days and I'll be another year old.
8 days?
8 days.
I don't want it to change though. I was happy at the age I was.
Okay, just tell me what 8 days.
It's not bad
now
turning
is,
50.
Please.
Well, for me, when I did, I know.
50.
She's not going to be 50.
No, when I turned 50.
What day is 8 days?
The
19th.
So that's your birthday, honey?
Yeah.
Mine's
I
the
already sent her a
25th.
present.
And guess who was born on the 25th as well?
All right.
James.
George Michael.
Anthony Bourdain.
Oh my
Jerry, remember how I told you I keep seeing June 25th, like for so many things in the news?
Who was that?
Michael Jackson
Remember how
died on my birthday. Farrah Fawcett.
Well, that's because it's a cult Nephilim day.
It must be. It's
George
so
Michael's
weird.
Remember, like 3 weeks ago, I was talking about Leo Kaki. I had Leo Kaki on the brain. Remember, all day long, Leo
Yeah.
Kaki. Something's going to happen to Leo Kaki. Nothing happened.
Well, that's good.
But
Nothing
Saturday,
yet.
dig this. On last Saturday,
Uh-huh.
I was it was June 2nd because my mom's birthday is June 3rd. I had this call your dad in my head all day, right? Like, and I kept like, I'm going to talk to him tomorrow. And I called my mom to wish her a happy birthday. And I said, can I talk to Dad? Oh, he's not here. He's sick and at home. So he was really sick.
You should have called him.
Yep.
He's sick in a home or at home?
He's at home. He was too sick to go out.
Oh, you called her on her cell phone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't ever call him on their house phone. That's evil.
Who has house phones anymore? That's
my parents.
Nutty 80-year-old people.
I do.
We have to have it to have the internet.
I love you too, Darcy.
Well, we don't need to have the phone, I guess.
We have our phone through the internet.
My parents have two lines.
My internet is provided to me by satellite.
Aren't you so cool?
Receivers.
Ah.
Now my folks have 2 lines. One's for the fax.
Facts.
Oh my god.
I can't remember the last time
We're
I
having
sent
a fax.
Now we just picture to email everything.
We just
I know, it's so nice.
I'm working
I
on
can't go
trying
back
not.
to analog. Who am I kidding?
I'm trying to not talk as much on the internet. Just respond in images.
Yeah.
Am I mean
Don't leave a footprint.
Am I mean because I'm like, boy, tell me what frick that clock says. It's like 8.
What are you talking about?
8 analog clock. Like the children.
Oh, they don't know.
Well,
they don't know how to tell time.
They've started
Data
taking them out
does.
of British schools now.
Kane does, but he has to look at the clock for like 9 minutes. Like,
Yeah, but that's like
before he
that. That's like
figures it
telling
out.
you.
I'm like, dude, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. How the fuck hard
All
is
you
it?
need to do is hold his hand over the stove and turn it up. When you think you should know what the clock says, turn it on.
But dude,
Wow, that went way different than I thought it was gonna.
this house has got like 14 analog clocks. There's one in the kitchen. There's one in the living room. There's one in the dining room,
Have
bathroom.
a practice
hallway.
date. Don't complain
And they
about.
all say
Stop. We get it. There's lots of clocks. Teach him how to read it.
Oh, he does. He knows how to read it.
Then why are
He
we
just gets
complaining?
That's like asking
confused.
you. That's like
He gets
asking you how to read a sundial.
He gets
That's
confused because they all
technology
say
jumping on.
different times.
They don't. They all say the
Fucking
same
time.
time.
No, one says 8:41, one says 8:47, one says 8:43.
Time is relative.
Do you guys feel like we're in a time shift?
I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
I was about to say that.
What is this real life?
I'm in tune with Jerry tonight.
Wait.
Well, remember, like, what, 2 or 3 days ago, Jerry, I said I can't navigate in this realm anymore.
Yeah, I was there already.
Still feel like that. And words are getting hard for Trisha now.
Wait. I am not old enough to remember carrier pigeons.
No, I don't remember.
No. What the fuck, dude? Who is?
I can remember.
Thank you. I can't read a clock unless it looks like Dolly clocks. All droopy.
Dolly clocks.
All droopy.
What's Dolly clocks?
The clocks painted by Salvador Dali.
Oh, Dolly.
Like melting.
Not like the dollies on humans.
Too quick for me, Jerry.
You'll get there, Trisha.
Yeah, I'm good.
So what? Damn it! What the hell?
I like Cezanne. He's one of my favorite painters.
Okay, so has Harald called Bella just totally fell off Facebook?
No, he got reprogrammed.
He already did. Yeah.
He's filling a new role at this time.
Programmed and then programmed and then programmed again.
Whatever.
I don't know.
Is he a real person?
I don't even watch him anymore.
I don't know. I used to be obsessed with that dude, but not anymore.
I can barely even watch YouTube. I can't even believe people are watching us.
I can barely watch my own show.
When I thought
that's what I said.
Miles
in the chat.
Miles Johnson brought in Peter Paget, and they started talking about the end of the world
porn, yeah.
and women
from
need
Fukushima.
Right.
What?
And I was like, man, fuck this. I can't listen to this shit anymore. And then Miles lost time, and then Max died, and that was crazy. If he even died.
Well, all that shit was all crazy to begin with.
Did Max even die?
Did he really exist? He's not even a real person.
Yeah, was he a real person?
Well, we should look on GoFundMe. I'm sure we'll find it.
Did you see the videos of him where he had like these old or supposedly antique old keys around his neck with like these sigils, and he'd be like, "This is how I get into another portal," and like, dude, I don't know.
I wish I felt as good as Vanessa. Vanessa, I think that was all a bunch of bullshit. I think it was made up stories to entertain.
Mom, smoke weed first time in months.
I know. I just said I wish I felt as good as you did.
But still, Max Spears is a real dude who's now.
How do we know? We only know him from YouTube.
Yeah, I know. He could have just been. Who knows? I don't know. Who knows anymore? It's so depressing when you think. Are any of you guys real, or am I just imagining?
Well, we know we're all real. Anybody who's not on the Basis Project is real.
See, only Failed can confirm that these people are real because he's met some. We just believe that they're real until we make
We've
physical
seen
contact.
the pictures.
Until we trade.
Well, you met Grim.
Yeah, I did. I have a picture, which I could have photoshopped.
Grim.
That would have been pretty hard.
Vanessa's met Grim.
Mm-hmm. Vanessa's met Grim?
Sure have.
He's a real person?
We both met him and both traded DNA with him, yes.
Oh, that's funny. Very funny.
It's true.
You guys think I should feel guilty? My son was like,
your friends
I
are
don't want to
weird.
get you up all night on YouTube, blah, blah, blah.
Tell him shut the fuck up and go to the stove. I'll meet you in a second.
No, Jerry. You don't
Why should you feel guilty?
Shut the fuck up.
Because he's my little man.
Right.
Guilty about what?
He was giving me shit.
No,
what?
because tell him to go to
Why are you
bed
guilty?
and
You should be
Oh, I
angry.
did. And then he fell asleep in like 60 seconds.
But you should be mad that he's giving you shit. He's like 6.
He's 8. Yeah, you gotta nip that shit in the bud.
Dude, he's not 20, okay?
Resilient. Grab him by the ear and be like, go to
No, you do not touch your child. You give
He
them...
has such a kind heart. I don't...
Yeah, but you got
But you're the parent.
Why is he awake this late on a school night? That's a bigger question. Oh, it's
He's
summer.
not in school.
Summer.
Right.
Still.
He's still a child. My
He's
kids still had bedtimes in the summer.
9 o'clock, 10 o'clock of summer for my
Yep.
kids.
Because I didn't want to see him anymore. I fucking saw him all day.
I didn't care if they were asleep. They could just go be in their room. Just be out of
Exactly.
my
Just
space.
get away from me. I want to have like an hour before I have to go to bed.
Dude, you want to talk about feeling awful?
No, not really.
Being a single.
We want to feel happy.
You don't have to feel
Yeah, that's yeah. We don't want to bring it. We know, Vanessa.
You don't need to feel guilty, Joel.
No, don't feel guilty, Joel.
Fuck no, don't feel guilty. They're resilient. They'll go to bed and tomorrow wake up and be like, where's the pancake?
My son still pushes it at 19. Like, he'll say, can you make me a sandwich? I'm like, you're quite capable of making it yourself. And he says, I just
go and do it. I know what you mean.
He just tries it on because I'll probably say yes, but he's quite capable of doing it himself. But he admits he just will test it.
Yeah, they all test it.
So I say, no, go and make
They make you feel guilty, and then you gotta make them feel guilty.
No, it's because
no, I'm just kidding.
No, YouTube is the new TV. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. I don't want
Right, it would have been like you guys watching TV together, except it wasn't a show he wanted to watch, so he got mad
that's exactly right.
and took it out on you.
Yeah. He started watching some other bullshit. I was like, are you
Yeah.
kidding me? That's why I was
He would have been ignoring you by watching something else.
3 minutes. I was like, you're watching yourself on YouTube right now. This is what you always wanted. No, he wants he wants his own channel.
He wants to watch somebody play video games for 5 hours.
No, he's not. He doesn't understand Cutie Pie yet.
Cutie Pie.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah, there's no reason to feel guilty.
He's more at the Elsagate level.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, my kids are doing that. It's like, whoa, this is weird shit.
Most of the shit he watches are like people doing ridiculously stupid challenges.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of that.
I can't remember where. Someone told me like last night or night before, and I don't remember who it was, about where all the Elsagate stuff came from.
The what?
The Elsagate stuff. The those weird Spider-Man like holding in their pee.
I didn't even let my son go on YouTube till he was probably in high school.
No, we don't have television.
YouTube wasn't around till I was 30-something.
I think
it doesn't matter about that. I still wouldn't have let him go on. That's just me personally, because I felt he was too young to be.
No, he's age restricted for my shit.
But I was alive when they didn't have touch-tone phones.
I know, remember? Rotary dial.
Oh my god, I hated those things.
Yeah, I remember.
Sometimes we have to put our foot down and say, no, it's not.
Yeah, if you let them, especially the way they talk to you.
And walk all over
you. No, I won't put up with that for a moment.
The way that other people's kids talk to them is unbelievable. The way
I know, right?
My sister's kids talk to her is like, ugh, I would slap that mouth.
Yeah, my son will say, but so-and-so's parents let them do this, or when he was a bit younger. I'm like, I don't care. Like, you're not doing that, and you're not treating me like that because
I don't like it.
Because your friends' parents do.
Because you wouldn't treat anyone else like that.
Right. One time, Ashley went out with her girlfriend, and she was supposed to call me when she got to Lindsay's or something, and she never called me. I called Lindsay. I called a bunch of friends, and then I finally got a hold of one of her friends, and she said, "Oh, well, we got in a fight, and I left her over at this house in Riverbank, the town where we lived." And I wasn't sure exactly what house it was. I was literally knocking on people's doors at 3 a.m. Well, I one door, and then I went down, and then I called Lindsay back, and I found out exactly what house it was. And when I got out of the car to go up to the door, I locked beeped my car locks, and Ashley said, "I knew it was you right then." I pulled her, took her home. Embarrassed the crap out of her, but I didn't care. It's stuff like that, Joel. Those are the moments they'll remember, and then they'll be like, "Oh yeah."
Life and times of a helicopter mom.
Helicopter.
She was supposed. You know what though? She was in a house with a bunch of guys she didn't know. So.
Oh, no. I'm still that mother when it comes to girlfriends.
Yeah, you have to be. You have to protect them.
Yeah, I wonder how his mom's going to be.
You can only do your bit, can't you?
That's true.
You gotta train him while he's with you. Do man things with him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I started doing. I taught my son how to.
Oh my God, we're forcing Jerry to drink alcohol.
Mom is kind of a spaz, so I try to be pretty even keel. But he does bring out the Homer Simpson in me often enough that he knows when he's pushed it too far. But he really has been historically.
Don't choke him.
Yeah, I choke him.
Does he live with you all the time then, Joel?
Pardon me?
Does your son live with you all the time?
No. 50-50.
Okay.
The dream come true.
Yeah, not many parents get 50.
No, that's not what he's saying.
I'm being sarcastic.
He's being sarcastic. He does not want to be in a situation he's in.
Every day. I'm not happy about it at all.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
So, is there anything else that's strange that's going on in the world today?
I know. I was just thinking, what has happened to us? We would have been talking about random weird shit.
We don't care anymore. We don't care anymore.
The hearts. What Henry's heart?
Is that what it is?
I don't.
Well, no. I mean, I don't care. Well, no.
What is it?
It's hard soda. It's grape soda that's alcoholic.
Ooh.
At midnight.
I don't usually drink, Jerry.
I have 3 of these.
That's what I said. I think maybe we're forcing him to drink.
I don't care anymore.
Well, I don't care anymore either. But no, just how we've all felt weird, and words have been so hard for some of us.
That's just the cosmic ray shit that's going on, like the
sunspots.
Sunspots, thank you. And there's a giant sunspot
popping off again.
There's another sunspot that's coming around now, a really big one that's going to coincide with the solstice, which I find kind of interesting.
And we've got the new moon on the 30th.
Did tinfoil hat help?
I don't think so.
Can you put it on?
In the Grimerica stream earlier today, it was all fucked up.
With that lady?
Magenta, yeah.
The pixie?
Magenta Pixie.
The pink pixie spinner.
Jeff Doughty's had her on.
Oh.
She's British, isn't she?
Yes.
Yeah.
What happened?
The Grimerica live stream, and it was.
But it was her
messing up all.
Yeah, I had to turn it off. I couldn't watch it.
It could be. I listened to the whole thing, and I only found there was only a couple spots where it got janky. But there's a setting.
You must not have been watching very closely because it was.
I caught the last hour.
They were doing.
I caught the last hour. Anyway.
Oh, I did too.
There's a setting within YouTube streaming to put on latency to decrease the amount of latency in in your stream so you can have a more real-time chat with people. And if you turn it down really low, it gets skippy like that and buffers, and you have to keep reloading and everything. Yeah, she's still around, Rhizome.
I've never heard of it till the other day.
So Mars is conjunct K2, Iowa exit. Is it in retrograde or moving direct now? Does anyone know?
It's retrograde, isn't it? Or it's going retrograde.
Going back
till September.
Okay. Mars is?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
If I've got that right.
What does going retrograde mean?
Okay, so retrograde is when it's on the other side of the sun. Because
it appears to be going backwards.
It appears to be going backwards to us.
Like when we get Mercury retrograde.
You're correct, Ryan. Mercury Gatorade.
Right. Yeah, that's right. It is Gatorade.
It's all
So
about
that's in July, Mercury retrograde. Next
No,
month.
but Mars is in Gatorade now. So you got Mars Gatorade, which puts out the energy of the anti-archetype of Mars. So the non-war, it's more peaceful thing.
Wow, that doesn't seem right.
I'm asking. It was a question.
Oh,
I don't know. Well, that's what
it
I thought.
doesn't seem it.
If it's retrograde, then it's going to bring out the opposite of what it normally brings out, I would think. Why? Just answer me in here. Don't type yes in there.
I'm Googling it.
Yeah, good idea.
Sexual frustration.
That could be.
It ends on August 27th.
It could be all the vajazzle talk.
It starts June 26th. That's why we're not probably feeling the full.
What does it do?
If it's getting worse, I'm gonna find a bunker somewhere.
Somebody has written sexual frustration with Mars retrograde.
Was it Judith?
That's not me.
No.
I'm surprised.
Okay, Miss Cleo.
Mars retrograde makes challenging aspects to Venus and Jupiter to create an excessive amount of sexual tension.
Mars rovers in retrograde on Devon Island.
Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto are also retrograde.
There he is. He just figures it out. Oh, he was putting the kids to bed.
Jerry, so Jupiter, Saturn, Neptune, and Pluto will all be retrograde with Mars.
I know. All the planets are.
And then we've got Mercury going to be retrograde.
But that's those are all expressions of our internal psyche. You know, all those archetypes are retrograde inside of us. Hey, Ryan.
So we might be having trouble expressing our sexuality.
I'm not. I'm fucking horny.
Yeah, but it's not gone retrograde quite yet.
See, you'll lose that in a boat.
You're in for a real ride, Jer.
I'm going to be riding reverse cowboy.
Okay.
The whole way.
So think before you act. Fated events. Repeating themes.
Going to be like wet.
It's been like this whole last year.
So it's a chance to revisit things, but with the Mars energy.
For me, man.
Don't jump into
Any contracts, any relationships.
Fated events may occur that could be painful but unneeded.
What is this, AA?
It's a pseudo-spiritual organization that hijacks people. I don't know.
Well, it's talking a lot about fated events. That's going to be interesting.
Wasn't that what astrology's all about?
No, but it's going to be day to day and it's going to be heightened. So I think that's what it means there.
Dude, that cat in the box thing was so crazy.
Cat in the box.
I'm talking to J17. And,
oh, sorry.
It's in that video I put out on Friday night.
Suzanne, oh yeah.
You were there, Suzanne.
Yeah.
And then
I watched it.
I get a hit on the remote. Like everyone gets a hit on the remote viewing, and then Adam tells us what he tells us, the name, and then like the very next day, first thing on my YouTube subscription feed.
I didn't get a hit.
I didn't. I kept falling asleep.
I'm missing something.
I actually did it the night It was like the night before. No, I did it. Remember? Okay.
You did it right before.
I did it right before, right? And you guys were all talking, and I'm like, okay, tune them out and just doodle.
Yeah, that's what you did.
And I doodled this, which was a pool.
I tried to join in for the first time and kept falling asleep.
What I was getting the idea was like an outdoor pool, right, with blue water inside, but rectangular from this, with blue inside. That's the image I got, and then I got a cube image, like a dice.
Okay.
Turns out it was a bottle of blue liquid that was. I've got the video somewhere.
Oh.
I'll be posting it soon, but the actual target was a bottle of blue. It was called something. Fuck, I can't remember. It was really silly name, like troll goo remover or something like that. It was some kind of something remover. Jinx remover. It was called Jinx remover.
Yeah. So why don't you remote view the planets, the sun, and the Earth?
Well, I don't care
clear
about
it all up.
Because I'm practicing right now.
Oh, I see.
When I'm confident enough that I could do that, and someone gives me a target where I don't know and I'm not preloaded with it, then possibly I could.
Well, absolutely.
But it's more experimentation now, and I find it really interesting that symbolically we get these images when we close our eyes, when we think about a number. That's pretty fucking interesting.
Yeah, I do.
I'd like to give that a shot.
The new show's all about it, so you can be on. They're gonna have different targets every week, I guess.
All right.
Cat in the box.
Well, you guys saw the one before. You might not have seen it, but the last time I did one of Adam's remote viewing things, I saw a black diamond with eggs in it.
Lauren, tell him your story about what.
I got a picture of it.
About when it was the prism?
Yeah, it was the black diamond with the prism thing on it. Lauren got a hit on it too.
I didn't even see the target number, remember?
She didn't either.
I wasn't even really paying attention. It was like the podcast was playing in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, if you want to participate and you're listening to this recording, you can pause it and do some remote viewing. But I didn't pause it because I was busy at the moment and
masturbating.
And I was in the bathroom and
masturbating.
And I just immediately just saw the cover, the album cover of Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon. And so then later when they, had the black triangle and the prism, I'm like, oh, that's pretty insane because I wasn't even really trying.
I got the black side of the moon imagery too, but the black triangle, the bisected triangle in the wall with the eggs in it. And this is what I wrote down. This was on April 13th. So everyone could see that.
Mm-hmm.
And this was like a side view of that. And I'll try and find a picture of the actual. Everyone on that show had hit. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's like,
everybody did.
It makes me think that Adam is polluting the space. He needs to do a double. It's nothing wrong with that, but I mean,
No, I know.
We're getting the idea of what's there already, before we even see the target. It's crazy. Let's see. Oh, he's already changed his slide over.
Yeah, I front loaded that guy when I didn't do the correct protocol when he did a remote viewing for me.
Creepy sexy. No.
Yeah, I think it's something's coming to my brain from the last. I was listening to a podcast the other night, and they were talking about rapport and how rapport is needed in a group if they want to do table tipping or call in a spirit. And if there's no rapport, nothing will happen. And so maybe the whole thing with the group doing so well, and Adam kind of accidentally front loading us is because of rapport. If we were random people, randomly selected to be in a group, there may not have been so many hits.
Yeah, you just kind of made me think about that. Maybe it's not that he's doing it on purpose, but we're amplifying it.
Right.
Good thinking. Okay, it wasn't the universe of clown babies.
Clown baby.
There was a great clown baby joke in this swapcast we did.
Oh, you don't know about the actual clown baby.
Oh, tell us.
OBDM.
Oh, no.
They call Mike's brother Clown Baby.
Why?
Oh, yeah, they do.
I don't.
Yeah. Because he looks like a clown baby.
Yeah.
Clown baby.
I don't even know what the fuck a clown baby is.
Jerry, he was on a hive with us.
Clown baby.
Do you remember?
Is a dead baby in a clown suit.
No. His name is Clown Baby, and he's on OB. He was
in a hive?
Yeah, he was on with me and Jerry one night.
Well, then that guy must have let him in.
His real name is Jeff.
I have no idea.
I found it.
Do you remember that?
All right, I'm going to share. Yeah. I'm sharing this with the audience.
Thank you. For a second, I thought maybe I was going insane.
Audience. So this was
hold on to that thought, Suzanne.
This is kind of cool. This is kind of interesting. So this is what Justin saw. Okay, it's this definite pyramid thing. This is what I saw. Show the black diamond. That's a shitty picture. And I had this shelf, whatever that was, and it was in a cave, and it was lit from above, and whatever. That's not. So what really came in the package was this triangle, this black triangle, and it had a holographic sticker over the front. But when you opened it up, it opened. They didn't get a picture of it, but it opens. Oh, this is what James saw. This is interesting too. So when you open the black package up lengthwise, it forms this pattern, this two triangles end to end, with like a connector piece in the middle. And so this is what James saw in a wave and a sun, but it was like trippy, which we kind of said was the holographic thing.
Yeah.
And inside this pack, there it is, picture. Inside this package
and James did it. You guys waited for James to do it. He did it right before.
Yep. So there's the hologram over here. Inside this picture, this thing was a Lilo, not Lilo and Stitch. Is it Lilo and Stitch?
Yeah, it was Lilo and Stitch.
It was a Lilo
on a surfboard.
Little action figure. That's all that was inside. It's pretty cool.
Just on a little surfboard.
But everyone had a hit on the black triangle. It was kind of pretty cool.
No, I didn't hit the black triangle.
And it was only the second time I ever did it, so I was like, cool.
Failed. I thought you did. I thought you did too.
No, I did the action figure.
Oh, you got, that's right. You got the action figure.
Right. Hi, Carl. How are you today?
That's not Carl. That's Masca.
No, it's not Masca.
It's not Masca?
No, she's on the printer looking out the window, but she's silent.
Jara, those your cats?
No, it was yours.
No,
it was not.
Has Ryan got a cat?
I don't know where my cats are.
No, it was my cat. I swear. He's raising hell. He's bouncing off walls.
There's Ryan's cat.
I didn't think you could hear him on the mic.
It's all right. Usually Carl's in here causing a ruckus.
I love all.
I know. He hasn't been in here at all.
I feel left out. I feel like
he's got a fly. He's chasing around. He's like,
you need to get a cat failed. Everybody's got cats.
No,
he can't get any pussy in cat.
He'll ignore me and not love me, and I already have that.
Like Masca does to Lewis.
That's what Carl does to Jack.
Why would you submit yourself to that kind of torture? I wouldn't do that.
Oh, but it could go the other way.
I just treat them like they treat me.
Every time I clean my cat's box, I'm like, why do I have cats?
I know, right?
Yeah. More than one cat is the problem, usually.
More than zero is the problem.
Uh-huh.
When these guys die, that's it. I'm done with cats.
Oh.
I always say that.
Me too. I'll just bring them in and say, hey, give me another one of these. Throw it up on the counter. That was a good
just
one.
Just clone this one. I'll be right.
That's old George Carlin. The old farts. Let Suzanne have your win. Have your win, Suzanne.
What win?
I don't know. Apparently, I talked over you.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't let mine go in the hampers, Madfinger. They pee in them.
Hampers? What do you mean by hampers?
A clothes bin.
Like with clothes in it? Basket?
It's a laundry basket. It's like
yeah,
the food
but she
basket.
didn't go in our laundry basket. She fell in it one day, but she won't go in it.
Mr. All, your cat attacked me. No wonder it attacked you. I don't know what you're talking about.
Carl peed on the towel right in front of me.
Did you pick it up and sniff it?
No, I got mad.
Dude, fresh cat urine on linen, like cheap fabric, produces a chemical which gets you super high.
Well, no thanks.
I'll give that a pass.
No, I'm kidding. It doesn't do that. It's good au naturel.
Like Kitty Jenkum.
I never had any of that. Is that like jerky? Cat jerky?
Cat jerky.
Used to have a cat that would pee on our front door.
My cat goes out and gets raped at night. You heard it a few nights ago, or whenever that was.
Your cat's a whore.
A whore. She is a whore. And even she's fixed and she's still a whore.
She's still, see? Yeah.
God, I wish I could play that guy's video for everyone. The Toad Terror, Tuesday.
The Toad Terror?
The guy used to beat up reptilians with a bat. Take out his anger over the new
From on the Galactic, what?
Lionel, alien contactee.
Reptilians, real or fake?
In what way?
Reptiles are real.
Aliens, shape-shifting, taking over the government and running the world.
Not from inside here, no. I don't think they're real.
Do you think they seeded the planet?
No.
I think something did.
Yeah.
Something did.
Pretty convinced of that one.
We did. Why can't it be us?
Well, it could be.
Well, there you go.
We're dumb as shit. We keep killing each other.
We keep poisoning our atmosphere and our planet.
Yeah. Do you think that we would
look here? See,
see?
Quit poisoning the planet. You won't see as many reptilians.
We're poisoning the planet, see?
I keep telling May.
Here it is. Hillary contact. Hillary Clinton, Illuminati, reptilian exposed.
The guy that always sees people's eyes.
I don't know. This is the guy who CW claims invented King Plachacha of the Pleiadians. That the GFEs, as I call them, the Galactic Federation Entrained, are connected with and have now picked up.
The blue chicken people?
No.
Chicken avian?
Wait, is this the guy that Carrie just interviewed? The CIA guy?
God, I hope not.
Oh my God, that guy. I had to shut it off.
It's like Lionel, something, alien contactee. Totally hilarious.
That guy seemed like he was even like pleased with how brilliant his story was.
That's right. The blue chickens chased off the reptile. I don't know if he made it up or not, but you know, if you understand how Kent Dunn picked it up and talking about King Plachacha, Trump are gonna get together. You know,
it's almost like these people figured out that if they write stories and sell them as books, they won't make as much money. But if they make a story and put it out as truth and get people to follow them, they'll make more money that way.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, a lot of these people are just looking for clicks for YouTube money, which isn't really there, or of any substantial worth.
Yeah, YouTube kind of dried up, didn't it?
It did.
It's like get a Satoshi per click. Oh, woohoo!
But it's hilarious because everything you do on YouTube requires a freaking 30-second clip or 30-second ad for you to watch.
Oh, I pay for Red. I don't have that much time to click through all that shit.
I hate Red. I took the free trial and couldn't wait for them to delete my phone.
I won't do it.
It's ad free. I don't care. I'll pay for it. I don't pay for cable or anything, so why not?
Yeah, that's true. I pay for Netflix, but I don't watch it.
I pay for Netflix and I watch it. And my kids watch it.
I watch documentaries, but I don't watch it.
I get on Netflix and I just peruse everything and then never watch anything.
I also have Amazon Prime.
There's just a little too much. Or I end up watching something I already watched before because I want to be sure that my time isn't wasted by something that sucks.
Have you watched Altered Carbon?
I started to watch it and I was in a really bad period. And
okay, watch it again. That's something new to watch.
Enjoy it.
Watch Sense8. That's pretty good. Watch
Sense8's good.
Requiem's really good.
Watch what?
Sense8.
Sense8.
The OA is
yeah, I heard you guys talk about that.
OA,
I like the OA.
Didn't like that, but you're free to watch it.
I've heard good things.
Requiem is the other good one. Yeah, my kids was like, the OA is great. You got to finish it. I'm like, I could not get past it. Like the fourth
Which
episode.
one?
I watched it,
OA.
and I couldn't. I wasn't watching it for the timeline. I was watching to see what happened to this woman to make her believe in such a story as this. I was like,
I was looking at it from MK Ultra's perspective, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right away, this episode, we're going to see her get the shit beat out of her or something. Because I don't know what else would make somebody disconnect from reality.
Right.
You gotta watch
Montauk Project.
That's what was fascinating to me too. And then remember we had the episode. What were we on? Where James was playing they were doing the dance. And we were all laughing our asses off. Remember that? I remember it was a hive. Oh my God, it was so funny.
She had a soul contract with the glass cube.
But it was a creepy show. Like getting stuck in a cube and getting fucking killed.
Rhizome says we should get an ad blocker. Oh, it's past midnight. Where did Vanessa go?
Dude, seriously.
And Alex showed up and has not spoken yet. Typical.
I mean, really?
And then he'll smile and wave and leave.
Good job. Awesome. I'm proud of you on that
one. Yeah, Oswald, Jerry's kids. I have them.
Yeah, I see it fly. I see it.
What's going on with Ryan there?
Oh, see, magically he appears like the fucking Keebler elf.
There's the smile, and then there's the see you later.
Los
pequeños Keebleros.
Yeah, I was eating, guys, so I just wanted to listen to you while I had dinner.
I knew you were eating. Actually,
yeah, dude. Quit fucking shit up. Why don't you go on in the other room? Fuck.
No, Ryan, we can
talk to his wife.
Yeah, it's there.
My cat spilled my fucking water all over my power supply.
So there's cats just wreaking havoc.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's full of shit. You don't even know.
Oh, I know.
Come here, dude. Say hi to everybody. Okay. He's in fucking killer mode.
What sort of cat have you got, Ryan?
Huh?
What sort of cat have you got?
Just a fucking
black cat.
Oh.
American short hair, whatever you call him.
Tabby.
Is he all black?
just black and white.
Oh, it's got a bit of white.
I don't know. It was like a standard alley cat here in America.
Just the generic cat. He's the off-brand cat that you get from the off-brand store. You get them in bulk.
It's kind of like the people over in the Middle
in our
East.
backyard, and then she had a litter of kittens. Cat.
There you go. See, Alex, you were right.
Yeah.
The peanut gallery suggested you put it in a hamper.
Well, they'll piss in there.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
It's the great value version of a cat.
I wish I was a squirt bottle troll. What is that?
Moth or something. My dumbass cat, man, he'll go outside all day long while I'm at work, and then he'll just be dying to get in the house so he can take a shit in a litter box.
Mine too.
Yep.
He'll piss outside,
and they want to go right back out. Want to go right back out. Get a drink, take a shit.
They want to share with you.
No.
Could you put a box outside?
It's
they won't go in it.
They'll get wet. They won't go in it because
Aska does. I've done that. She won't go inside. She'll only go outside.
Just get a dog house and put a litter box inside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, good idea. I actually taught one of my cats to
letting
piss on the toilet.
Animals get in boxes.
What's up, Garrett?
That's love right there.
I didn't hear what you said. Failed what? We should what?
What?
So cat people are weird. You let your pet shit in a box in your house, and then you happily clean up that box.
Not happily.
No.
Well, it's better than doing it on the floor.
I had a cat that I taught to shit in the toilet, and
Me too. I just said that. It was really easy.
It was pretty easy.
It's annoying.
All I did was sit the litter box on top of the toilet for about a week, and then took it away.
I bought one of the preforms. You could buy a preform that fits over the toilet hole, and you fill it with cat litter, and then every week you remove a ring from the inside so it gets smaller and smaller, and they learn to just hang their ass right over the hole.
Yep. Oh, he'd get pissed if somebody left the lid down. He'd shit in my tub, though.
Yeah, totally. Because by the time mine were trained, we didn't have a litter box anymore. They were going in the toilet.
I can't.
It was pretty cool, actually.
I don't think I'd want to go to the same toilet with cat poos on there.
It was the same new toilet that came with that new tub that I have. That you guys all love so much.
That we've all seen you in.
Schrodinger's hamper. I like that. All cats on YouTube are fake CGI. I wouldn't doubt it. Would Schrodinger choose a box or a hamper, given the choice? Considering that Trisha didn't know what a hamper was.
We don't call it a hamper, though. A hamper is a basket of food here.
Right, but wasn't Schrodinger German?
That sounds.
You call it a laundry basket or a laundry bin.
Chuck it in the bin.
What? Laundry basket. That's Canadian.
He was an Austrian physicist. So
a hamper is like a hamper of food, like a basket of food.
We call that a buggy. No, we don't.
Cart.
They call them buggies down here in Atlanta. Can I put that in a sack for y'all? What? Do you need help with your buggy?
Kind of creepy, kind of.
Can you squeal like a pig lady? Is there an Austrian language that's separate from German?
It's just dialect, I think. Could be wrong.
Jawohl. See, they have a word for hamper. It's called Korb. Korb. The Geschenkorb is a hamper. Geschenkorb. The laundry Korb. Korb means basket, wicker, pot, hamper, pannier. Oh, you can make with sandwiches in it.
It's funny how we all speak English, but Americans, British, we use such different terms.
It's the New World Order. It's all their fault. And the Archons. They did it. And that dick guy, God, whatever, Yahweh, Tower Babel shit. Right? Isn't that what fucked up all the languages? Was Tower Babel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
you humans are getting too smart. You're gonna.
Is there a horse somewhere over here?
We're drunk walking to the store, guys. This is the first walk I've been on in fucking 9 years.
And we have to listen to it. That's awesome.
Garrett's outside.
Are you live on YouTube going into the Quickie Mart, dude?
Going to the store. Hey, Garrett, do you have your own theme song for going to the store?
No, you know what though? I love it when these tweakers ride around with a fucking theme song. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
They got their fucking phone playing in the background while they're riding their bike real fast.
Isn't that crazy?
Epic.
Spitting rhymes.
Yeah. They're talking to the fucking
We got a few of
people.
them around here. I walk up and down the street spitting rhymes.
I would spit haikus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's meth. Oh my God. That's like the one drug. Meth and heroin. Never again, ever in the rest of my life. That shit's so fucked up.
I would snort heroin.
Nah.
Once.
I smoked it and fucking snorted it for several years, and it's a fucking ugly drug, man. It turns you into this weaseling little puddle of fucking worm that you're just like useless, and you're just fucking completely dependent on it.
Oh,
and
like
everything
Grim.
else
Like
around you.
Grimsteak. Yeah.
Huh?
Like Grimsteak.
That's horrible. Grim's a fucking good dude. Solid guy.
I know. I wouldn't make fun of him otherwise. You couldn't take it.
Yeah, fucking heroin though. That's an ugly one. And meth turns you into a fucking like Golem's ugly cousin.
Smeagol?
But worse, like uglier than Golem.
Smeagol or Smeagol? I forget which one was. Yeah, me too, Adelaide.
Dude, seriously, come on. You're out of here.
All right, bye, Ryan.
This cat's kicking off.
Yes.
Come on, dude. Come on.
He must just keep it around for his kids.
What, the cat?
Yeah, or his wife, one of the two.
Oh, I've got to die.
Okay. Have fun. Take care.
Bye, Joe.
Good night.
Night.
Yeah, we've been on Holy fuck.
Yeah. Oh, did she leave? What was her name? Trisha?
No, she's here.
I'm still here.
Okay, good. We're trying to listen to her accent.
Yeah.
I'm not speaking.
My buddy said, hey, let's tell her to talk again.
All right. I'm going to cut the live stream, guys. So just everyone say goodnight. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed our crazy, insane late night
It was
Sunday.
fun. All right, bye.
No, you don't have to leave.
So
Shut
you're
up.
not hanging up?
We're getting
Was
rid
it
of
that was recorded still?
That was live.
That was live.
Oh yeah, that's always nice.
Did I miss the end of the show?
On YouTube.
Just say goodbye, Ryan. Say goodbye.
Goodbye, Ryan.